Well, auto-enrolment means, in its simplest, that for people who do absolutely nothing at all about choosing a pension, they will end up in the right place because they will be automatically enrolled into a proper pension scheme which will give them a reasonable retirement when they give up work. We at Now Pensions are committed to making that process, both for employers and employees, as simple and painless and cost-free as possible.
Does it matter what size the business is that's planning to deal with Now Pensions?
Not a bit. We're geared up to dealing with huge employers with tens of thousands of employees and the smallest firms. We've already signed up some with 20 or so employees. It doesn't matter at all what size the firm is, and we're perfectly capable of dealing with that. We're also in a position, unlike the state-sponsored scheme, to take people's transfers of existing pension provisions, so it can all be in one pot. And we can also take people at any level of salary. So a company that wants its highest paid executives and its lowest paid workers in one simple single scheme can plump for Now Pensions.
What does that mean for individual businesses?
Well, many of them will employ one of the, say, or several of the 10 million people in this country who haven't got proper pension provision. And employers, depending on their size, will now know what dates they're going to be obliged to auto-enrol their employees, or either into a new scheme, like Now Pensions, or into their existing scheme, if it meets the statutory requirements. So employers are really going to have to be thinking already about how they're going to do that, how they're going to deal with it. Now, we know employers have got lots of other things on their plates at the moment with the recession and everything else. So that's why, as I say, we are here to make life as easy as possible for them so that they only need to download their HR and payroll information, and we will do everything else.
Okay, what would you consider to be the biggest challenges facing businesses and individuals?
Well, an awful lot of people will not have provision at all for their pensions, will assume that the state pension will be enough, which it won't be, even if it is increased, and may end up having a very unhappy retirement, drawing both the state pension and benefits. And the government and the previous government were determined to stop that happening. And we at Now Pensions are here to provide a simple, transparent vehicle for saving for retirement. It's relatively cheap, low charges. It's very clear what you pay. You pay £1.50 a month and you pay 0.3% of the funds under management. And that's it. None of these hidden charges that tend to ratchet up with other traditional schemes where up to 30 or even 40% of the pension pot can be taken away in charges over a 40-year working life. So we're here to make it simple and easy for people to save for their retirement.
Nigel, tell me more about your role as a trustee director at Now Pensions.
Well, compared to some of the other offers in this area, we have a totally independent group of trustees drawing on experience from a range of different backgrounds. My own background was 7 years as Shadow Pensions Minister, where I became very involved in all the relevant legislation. But we have colleagues who come from a union background or from a business background, from a HR background, and so on. We are an independent group of people whose sole responsibility is to look after the interests of the members. That's what we're here for, to get the best possible returns and the best possible governance and administration of Now Pensions, simply for the benefit of the members.